Do this shit until they murder me.
I guess we're here. So for those of you who don't know, I did do a freaking video on this very subject. However, my friends still insist that Dante and Vergil now apparently wins against Goku. Now, I'm not gonna say this guy's an idiot for this kind of opinion, and I'm not even going to encourage it. But if you do actually attack him for this, I will ban you from my channel forever. And don't redemption either. Okay? I am not going to let people actually harass this guy. Anyways, now that I got that lovely disclaimer out of the way, let's talk about why the evidence he provides for me for why Dante and Vergil wins against Goku is not only shaky at very best, but outright bullshit at worst. Let's get into the video. So the first point of argument he attempts to make me is that both Dante and Vergil are unkillable. There's a problem with that. They're not. It's an objective fact. DMC made it clear that these guys cannot even be what? They're not immortal. Anyways, let's continue from that. The point I'm trying to make is these two are not immortal. Death is obviously a concern from them. I mean, for crying out loud, Dante and Vergil's backstory includes the fact that Dante believes that Vergil died. So yeah, death is obviously a concern for them. And they have died before. Namely Vergil in DMC 5, and in DMC 3, Dante nearly got himself killed by Vergil. And no, you can't say they have special weapons. There's nothing to suggest that these weapons would still do the same thing if they were, regular weapons. Slicing them obviously can overtax their healing factors if you do it enough times. But you want to know what's quicker to overtax the healing factor than slicing? Road lasers, which, yes, Goku can 100% tax the healing factor. I mean, for crying out loud, his Kamehameha did disintegrate freaking cell, but his top half, of course, he regenerates from that. But the fact that he has to regenerate from his entire upper body being disintegrated shows that his Kamehameha, or really any laser, can overtax the healing factor. And don't tell me that these two have special kinds of healing factors. They're not. They got them from their demon heritage. That has nothing to do with how born they are. That's just how they got it. Also, stamina. Stamina is 100% important in fights. And guess what? Goku can still take that stamina factor. There's nothing to suggest Vergil and Dante have any higher stamina than Goku, especially the fact that none of the foes they seem to fight or even on the same level as Goku's enemies. Not only that, but they don't even seem to be that powerful for them. It's really when they fight each other that they give them such problems. And any demons who do give them any trouble will oftentimes more than likely are universal levels. And that's the thing. There's nothing to suggest that the universe of DMC is any bigger than Dragon Ball's universe. So yeah. Not only that, but they have They don't even have better stamina. Next point.
It's a black hole.
So the next point is the black hole. So there is something I would like to say about this black hole statement. What does any of that mean? Black holes don't mean shit. If that's your only argument for why that Dante and Vergil are going to win, well then, you lost, buddy, because that's the problem with these types of arguments. If there is one way a character win, that still doesn't mean they're still gonna win. If the character they're fighting against has more reasons to win and more evidence to back up their win, then that one win condition doesn't mean jack shit. So, and this is gonna be a problem you're going to be seeing throughout this entire video. This guy basically just presents evidence, and what does he do? He just basically says this is the best evidence they have, even though it's faulty. Yeah, you can probably guess what's gonna happen here. So the final point is actually one of his strongest points, but even so, it still has problems.
They already put Alien X and Universe levels of power.
So, this is probably his strongest point, except there is one problem with it. There are people who doubt Universal DMC, and honestly, I can't blame them. So why is this relevant at all? Well, it's because you can't just make a bold claim like that. When there are people who doubt it, like, okay, let's say for example, you have Superman going up against, say, Spider-Man. Let's just say that, oh, it's obvious Superman win because of who he is. Keep in mind, there are people who put him much weaker than there actually is, and people who consider Spider-Man stronger than he actually is. So you can't just say some shit like that without providing evidence for why they should be at this level. Universal DMC is 100% possible, but the fact that he didn't actually provide anything to why it should be causes problems. Time for my final thoughts. Okay, it's time for my final thoughts. So, the whole point of this video was essentially just saying these evidence are not holding up, basically. The evidence he provides are incredibly slim, like, seriously, a toothpick level thin. No. A toothpick is much more likely to support his arguments than this. So, the whole point of why I make this video is, like I said, it's just that his evidence were essentially just incredibly faulty, and essentially just wrong outright. Now, I know there are gonna be people who are gonna say, hey, Dante and Vergil actually win this, and if you guys think that, you can put it down in the comments. That's why it exists. The whole point is, this guy doesn't know how to versus debate properly, which is something I think he shouldn't do at all. Neither am I in that matter. I just say who I think is gonna win, and that's that, because, you know, that's it. I don't have actual evidence, I don't have concrete proof, and neither does he. So, really, I don't think he should provide arguments if they're gonna be like this. And this is not a shot at him, this is not me saying you shouldn't do these kinds of things. I'm just saying, provide stronger evidence, please. That's all I want to say. I'll see you all later.